transit while cruising the Bahamas is between the northern Exumas and the Nassau area. This is known as Yellow Bank, and it's about a 26-mile sail. The tricky aspect about the sail is that the depths do get fairly shallow, and in addition there's lots of uncharted coral heads that require eyeball navigation. We weighed anchor in Highborne Cay a few hours before high tide so that we would be transiting the most shallow part of Yellow Bank during high tide. Winds were 17 knots and we sailed a close reach the entire way. We're still doing only about 290 true, and I think we want about 315 true, so we've got to go a bit higher. Winds are about 14, 15. I think they'll pick up a couple knots over the next few hours, but not too much more. I'm going to turn up a little higher, we'll crank the sails a little more. Let's call the Traveler over.
In the northwest and central Bahamas, and 4 feet in the southeast.
That should be good. Okay, I think it's time to reef. I want to make sure we don't go too fast as we approach the big area of the coral heads. So let's go ahead and reef now. Bob's letting out the main. We can reef well underway.
Thanks, Lance. Almost there. Here's the mark. And we're there. Okay, good.
We're tight. Viva, 164 feet, travels in style, no helicopter, who's anchored next to us in Highborne. Turning off the Traveler, flatten us out a bit. Definitely have more weather helm now. We're about 2 hours into the sail. We've seen consistent 22 to 24 foot depths. We're about an hour before high tide. Clouds have cleared, so we're going to have some good visibility, and pretty soon we expect to start getting some more shallow waters, and as we approach the patch of coral heads we'll go ahead and reef to slow us down. We've also put a bit in the bank, sailed a little higher than needed, so we can also fall off and sail a little flatter through the coral heads.
Okay, we're cooking along over 7 knots here, and we're about to get into the shallow stuff. So we're going to go ahead and reef the main again. It's blowing 15 plus again. And here's where we got to start watching out for the coral heads and the shallow stuff so we don't hit anything. As we approached the shallow part with the coral heads, we had to send somebody up on the bow to watch out for the coral heads and direct the helmsman around them. Linda volunteered for that job. coral heads show up as dark patches on the otherwise blue ocean water. The depths were around 14 or 15 feet at the lowest point, but the coral heads can bring that up close enough to hit the bottom of a deep keel sailboat like Argon.
And we just motored in through a little bit of a narrow channel to get into Palm Cay Marina, pulled up to the fuel dock. Now we're going off to our slip.
Here we are in Palm Cay Marina. We made it across from Highborne Cay, across the infamous Yellow Bank. I don't think we ever saw anything below 14.5 feet. The coral heads were very easy to see.
Okay, Marina, second wind.
I told you that's where we were.
The coral heads were very easy to see. Got better at spotting them with a little bit of practice, and I could normally see them a couple hundred feet in advance.
Having the sun overhead helps. We had a little bit of overcast times during the trip, but even then we could see them without any problem. Most of the boats motored across it though. There was us sailing and a few others sailing. So maybe that's the way most people do it, I don't know. But we did it this way and we made it. So here we are.
Good passage.